Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. In today's video, I am going to discuss the strategy for the next 60 days for all those who will be appearing for the next examination of CAPF, that is UPSC CAPF AC examination 2022. So now the question here is how you can prepare in the next 60 days so that you can qualify this examination. So the question here is that whether it is possible to qualify in the preparation of the next 60 days or not. So let me tell you, it is very much possible, but there are different scenarios that means which kind of student you are, how much you have prepared till now, and what is the status of your preparation. So on that basis, I will be providing you various inputs which can help you to make a strategy for the next 60 days. So let me tell you that I had qualified this examination for consecutively for 4 times, that is in 2018, then in 19, 20 and 21, and in all the attempts I took almost less than 40 days. Okay, that means, but it is not that I was a fresher. I was also preparing simultaneously for various exams like CDS, civil services examination, due to which my preparation was continuous. So I just need to strategize my preparation for the next 40 days, and I was able to clear this exam. So I will be discussing all different scenarios for various kinds of students, and what they should do in the next in the next 60 days. Okay, so first of all, there are different types of students. Okay, and so the first can be the fresher, and those kind of fresher who fill the form but haven't done any preparation till now and still been thinking that how they should start the preparation. So this is first kind. Then second kind, those are freshers but preparing for other exams like CDS, AECAT, SSC, CPO. Okay, that means they are giving these exams, but in CAPF it will be the 2022 will be his or her first attempt. Okay, then some can be students who had appeared earlier but was not able to qualify. And fourth category is the all those students who are preparing for civil services, and simultaneously they are also giving the exams of CAPF for backup. Okay, and the fifth the category is the all those repeaters, that means who had qualified this exam earlier but somehow they are not able to qualify or not able to make their name in the final result. Okay, so these students will also be giving the examination. So according to all these category, I had categorized my strategy video. Okay, so let's start. So first, a common advice to all. Okay, first you should know what is your strength and what is your weakness, and according to your strength and weakness you have to play the game. Okay, that in case of strength, that how much your area is strength. Okay, that means whether it is science, how much you have strength in science or history, anything. Okay, and how much you are able to make all the questions correct, what is your accuracy in that subject. Okay, then coming to weakness, so definitely you have to also work on your weakness, because it may stop you to qualify. So work on strength, make your strengths more strength. I mean to say that increase the strength and also make your weakness up to a level, that means it doesn't harm your qualifying probability. Okay, because you cannot make your weakness to your strength, it will take time. Now you must know that where you stand. First of all, you must know where you stand and where to go. That means suppose if you are standing in 110 marks or 120 marks, so you should know where you are standing and up to where to go, 150 or 160 or 170, how much you must be targeting. Okay, then micro analysis of your own preparation till now. Okay, that means subject wise, topic wise, and that means how much questions from that topic you are able to make correct, and the most important thing, the more and more revision to increase your accuracy. Okay, now let's come to all those repeaters. So my honest advice is that no advice. Okay, because if you had cleared it earlier, so I'm very much sure that you must have a foolproof strategy, and uh, you should work on that. Okay, and so do what you had done earlier, and yes, you need to improve, because if you haven't qualified earlier, so that means you are having some less marks in written. So work on all the loopholes in the preparation earlier. That means whether you are having in science or history, okay, or in mathematics, so you should focus more on filling those loopholes. Okay, then more and more revision. It has been seen that students make mistakes due to lack of revision, so revision is very important. Now coming to revision, so in the next 60 days, the strategy which I follow, that at least you should revise 3 times. That means 30 days for first revision, then 20 days for second revision, and 10 days for last revision. Okay, I follow generally this strategy, and this is very much useful, so you can also follow this strategy. Then most important thing about the psychology while preparing for this attempt, that prepare up to that extent that it will be your last attempt. Okay, that means you should have a strategy that you can top this exam. Okay, so in paper 1 you can target up to 170 plus, and in paper 2 at least 100 plus. That means in total you should target 270 plus. Okay, it is possible because nowadays students are scoring. Okay, so up to, if you are scoring 270, then you are almost in the final list, because if you get only 70 also, then you are scoring 340 plus, and 340 plus, so no one can stop you to get recommended. Okay, then now all those students who are preparing and they are, okay, let me I will come to it further. First let's come to all the pure defense aspirants. Okay, so all the pure defense aspirants who have been giving CAPF but haven't qualified earlier, and giving the subsequent attempts of CDS as well as AFCAT. Okay, so for them, first of all, the micro analysis of the last attempt they gave. Okay, or the micro analysis, if they haven't given the attempt, so micro analysis of the last paper, that how much you are able to solve all the questions, and how much you have to do extra, which all topics you are not able to solve the questions, so you have to focus on all those topics. Okay, so that is the micro analysis, and it will depend upon student to student. Okay, some student may lack in science, some student may lack in history, some may lack in geography, some in mathematics, so there can be various. Okay, so you have to work upon that subject wise and topic wise. Okay, now so as I tell you that you have to fill the gap. Suppose if you haven't read science 9 and 10 NCERT, or you have read but you haven't read chapter to chapter, line by line, so you have to do that, because at least more than 50% question you will get from these two books. Okay, that means out of 30, I'm very much sure 15 or at least 20% question will be from these two books only. Okay, rather other than that, if they these days they are preferring to give questions also from class 11th and 12th, but it will be only up to 5 questions, or 5 to maximum 10 question. Okay, otherwise it will be up to 20 questions there, it will be from class 9 and 10. Okay, then nowadays UPSC also focusing more on themes history. Okay, earlier I was not known about this fact, so I used to miss all those questions. So you should read this, because I think they are giving 5 to 10, more than 10 questions from themes. Okay, and they are especially that they are direct questions. Okay, they are not indirect questions. Okay, then in geography, okay, if you have read NCERT but you haven't read GC Leong too, so try to prepare some portions which are not given in NCERT in detail. Okay, for example, the climate portion, world climate portion. Okay, then the coral reefs portion. Okay, and there are various other portions which are not given in NCERT. So you can cover, especially the physical geography. Okay, not Indian geography. So the India physical book is sufficient for uh, uh, Indian geography. Okay, I'm telling this only for the physical geography. Then if you haven't read microeconomics, so you should read, but don't read the whole book of class 11, 10, 12 NCERT. Just go and watch the PYQs, and according to them, and just prepare all those topics only. Okay, then mathematics. Okay, again 15 to 20 questions can be asked, so it is also high weightage question. So if you haven't done mathematics, so you should do at least give at least 1 to 2 hours per day from now, so that you will be able to increase your efficiency in case of questions from maths and reasoning. Okay, and the most important thing for all the students, that more and more revision. Okay, focus more and more revision, so that you can increase your accuracy, and accuracy will push you towards the cutoff. Okay, then solve PYQs, another very important thing. So in PYQ you have to solve from different exams. Okay, suppose if you have to solve polity, so the level of polity these days are increasing, so you have to increase your concept clarity. So for that you can solve the questions which are asked in the civil services examination, because the level of civil services examinations polity is high. So you will, if you are able to solve the CSE polity, then you will be able to solve the PYQ of these exams also. Okay, so for polity you should follow civil service examination, then CAPF and CDS. Okay, then for history also civil service examination PYQ, then CAPF and CDS PYQ. For geography also CSE, CAPF, CDS as well as NDA. In case of CSE, nowadays they are not asking, for the last 10 years I think they are not asking very deep questions from geography, or there are very few questions in geography. But earlier to 2010 there were various questions from the physical geography. So you can get you can solve all those questions and make your concept clear. Okay, then in economics CAPF and CDS PYQs are sufficient I think, because there are not more than 5 to 8 questions in economics, and they can be easily solved by solving all these PYQs. Okay, then science, yes, very important, because the weight is very much large, almost 30 questions they are asking. So solve the questions from CAPF, CDS as well as NDA, because the level of science of NDA is high, so you will be able to tackle all those high level questions in CAPF also. And coming to maths and reasoning, so stick to PYQs. Okay, because there is a very large domain of maths and reasoning, so stick to PYQs. First solve the PYQ of CAPF, and accordingly solve all those questions related to all those questions which have been asked in the mathematics paper of CDS as well as CSAT paper of civil service examination. Okay, but don't solve all the question of CDS mathematics, and don't solve all the question of CSAT of civil service examination. Okay, try to solve only all those topics which have came till now in CAPF. So I hope I am clear in this PYQ thing. Okay, this is very important. I think this is the by following I think this strategy, I'm very much sure that you will definitely at least clear the cutoffs. Okay, and if you have a good accuracy, then you can score I think more than 150 if you complete all these things with a conceptual clarity. Because when you will start solving these questions, you will also have some doubt, then you will go to the book. Suppose you will go back and read the theory, then come back. So in this way you will make yourself more clear with respect to concepts. Okay, now coming to fresher with no preparation. Okay, so for all those who haven't prepared anything, so the if you really want to qualify this exam, so first of all it is not impossible. Okay, you can clear, okay, in 60 days, but it is difficult, very much difficult, because the competition these days is very much high. Okay, Now let me tell you so how you can do. Okay, so now you have 60 days, and suppose this is your last attempt, and you have to clear anyhow. So first go and analyze the paper of 21, 20, 19 and 18, at least 4 years paper. So you should analyze. Okay, on the basis of analysis, try to find out that how many questions you can do, which are the areas which you can do after some revision, which are the areas which looks easy for you. For example, if you are a science student, so if the science question looks easy for you, but you need just a small revision, so go and revise science. If if you are from science, so you must also have done mathematics, so it can be a easy portion for you. Then geography can be easy for you. After then you can go for polity. Okay, so in this way, first you have to analyze according to you, so what is your strength and what is your weakness. Okay, then if you have to qualify in a very small period of time, so more smart work is needed, and target only high weightage subject like science, so there will be 30 questions. In geography 15 to 20 questions can come. Okay, in maths also 15 to 20 questions can come. Current affairs means no concept required, just go for ratification, so at least 10 to 15 questions can come. In polity, okay, 15 to 20 questions can also come. Then PYQs. Okay, solve the PYQs as I said in this PYQ strategy. So solve PYQ accordingly, or if you are not able to solve, so solve PYQ subject wise, or at least complete of the 5 years of CDS, CAPF and NDA. Okay, CAPF and NDA. So this will help you to at least reach near the cutoff. Okay, now strategy for paper 2. So strategy for paper 2 is common for all. Okay, so if for the repeaters, I think they don't need any strategy because they have their own strategy. And for civil service aspirants, okay, they can just practice. That is the only thing. And for practice, you need just one question a day. That means write at least one essay, or one argument writing, or one report writing, so that you will be able to you will be able to get the structure of the essay. Okay, get the flow needed for argument or report or essay. Okay, then so for writing, you also need to prepare some writing material like quotes or data or report. Okay, these kind of things which you can mention examples. So I think this you can get through regular reading of newspaper, then watching debates on Sunset TV. Okay, which was earlier Rajya Sabha TV. So Sunset TV debates. Then one good channel which is Bharata First. Okay, so it is also good, Bharata First. Okay, so these are few from where you can newspaper. Other than that, you can also follow magazines, like you can also follow Vision IS magazine. Okay, Vision IS magazine, but don't go for exhaustive reading of this magazine. Select topics and prepare from them. Okay, and then most important thing that this was for writing section. Now come to grammar section. For grammar section, first practice only you can know that first know the topics, so you can know the topics from PYQ, and then prepare those topics from some standard books. Okay, like Renan Martin or the book of Neetu Singh, KD Campus. Okay, or any book, any base book. Okay, and then solve PYQs of CAPF and the civil services and examination. Okay, so in civil services examination, there is one qualifying paper of English language. So there also you will get the grammar same as CAPF, as well as in the Indian Forest Service examination. So you can practice the grammar from all these three examinations. Only PYQ, I think by solving PYQ you can make your concept clear, and it will be sufficient. Okay, but practice daily, because here you have to write the exact answer. and while writing exact answer, if you are not if you miss one comma or something question mark, then the examiner will mark it wrong and you will not get the mark. So practice practice is very important. And then you can practice it daily, and in the month of July you can start full length. So at least you should write at least 3 for the for the repeaters, or for fresher at least write 5 full length, so that you will be able to complete the paper in the examination. Okay, it is very much important to complete the whole paper in 3 hours. Students are complaining that they are not able to clear the they are not able to complete the paper within the given time framework. For that, full length practice is very much important. Okay, now coming to the book list, I think the students who are preparing are well known about the book list, but all those who are not known, that means who are freshers, so for science they should follow class 9 and 10 NCERT and then solve PYQs of CDS, NDA, CAPF. Okay, then for geography, first read class 11 NCERT part 1 and part 2, G Leong, but not whole G Leong, few portions which you couldn't which are not given in NCERT. Okay, then solve PYQs of CDS, CAPF, CSE also. Okay, the I have told about PYQs in the earlier slide. Okay, then in NCERT must read this book, because these days they are asking directly questions from themes NCERT. Then for modern history spectrum, okay, you can also follow old NCERT. Okay, but if you haven't read it till now, so don't follow this. Okay, but if you had read it earlier, so you can revise it. Then for polity, there is only one book, Lakshmikant. Okay, NCERT of 11 can also be followed, but this is sufficient, I think, and again along with PYQ. Then for NCERT, for economics NCERT, but not whole NCERT, first solve the PYQs of CDS and CAPF. There you will get to know that which all are the other topics, and just read all those topics from NCERT for conceptual clarity and nothing more than that. Then maths, reasoning, again only solve PYQs, and if you are not able to solve PYQs, to practice all those topics from a standard book known as R.S. Agarwal or any standard book. Okay, so for conceptual clarity. Then for current affairs, okay, any authentic source, one-liner source, so whether it can be GK Today, okay, or it can be Study IQ's paid course of Gaurav Garg. Okay, so it is also very much helpful. I have been following the course of Gaurav Garg sir, Study IQ, so you can also follow this. Okay, and any other source which seems authentic. Okay, I haven't gone through. There are various websites also who are providing, like various YouTube channels who are helping to provide prepare you for CAPF. So I think they are also providing a good current affairs. So I think you can prepare. So I think I'm very much clear in this strategy video. The most important thing is the revision. Okay, stick to revision and stick to PYQs. PYQs will help you to revise as well as make your concept clear. Okay, and follow all the standard books. Okay, and the most important thing, if you have a strategy, then don't follow anyone's strategy, not mine also. Okay, because you best know your strength as well as weakness, and your strategy should be according to your strength and weakness. So that is the important thing. And if you have any doubt, then you can comment below the video, or you can join this Telegram channel where I provide valuable information needed for all these examination, that means for CAPF. Okay, and if you want to connect with me further, then you can text me in various social media handle. You can text me in this number of Telegram, 7008667566, although I had given this number in the description box also. So and you can also send me your paper to practice, that means if you are practicing essay or report writing or argument writing. So for reviewing, you can send me in this number, in this Telegram number. so that I will provide you a valuable feedback. Okay, so if you like this like the content, then do share it, because it will be helpful for all those students who are preparing for this examination. Okay, so thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.